Severance Season 2 rolls into its sunset with Episode 9, After Hours, the penultimate stop before the finale. Now, I'll admit, the questions this time around are a little bit lighter compared to the deep dive I did for the finale. If you haven't seen it yet, check out my 27 questions video on the finale. Out of the 27 questions, 5 turned into full-blown Season 3 prediction. I'll be rounding up those in my Season 3 prediction show, which will drop after I've covered every episode from Season 2. As for Episode 9, now that the full season's behind us, there are 2 big takeaways I'm taking away, and you can too. Everyone is Lumon, and Season 3 possibilities. This is 27 Questions, Episode 2, Severance Season 2, Part, 2. Is this the Egan family house? Building is pretty similar to the Lumon office. Is James watching Helena eat to see if he can see Keir in her? We see him discussing the same trait in his discussion with Heliar in Episode 10, on the Severed floor. Did Helena eat some yolk here while James was looking away? I wonder if Keir took his eggs raw. Is everyone in this show Lumon? Is Miss Huang unexpectedly not finishing the quarter because her position won't exist after Cold Harbor is complete? Could the word Lumon be found on Gretchen's uniform anywhere? I think so. So Bert's last name is Goodman? So who is turning all these moments into lobby paintings? So Mark is still coughing. Why? Has Mark's innie been coughing as well? Where is this place Mark and Cobell are meeting at? This must be a place Lumon can't hear or see them. Is that a duck or a rabbit's head on Milchick's cabinet? How did Gretchen know Dylan wouldn't really quit? She shows up for the innie visit like it wasn't even in question. Innie Dylan says his outie isn't making Gretchen happy. But is he wrong when outie Dylan offers not to resign in Episode 10? Will Gretchen get a severed job in Season 3 to be with Innie Dylan? Does Cobell look noticeably younger in this episode than she did in Episode 8? She just looks a little lighter. Maybe that breathing tube from Episode 8 was rejuvenating. Even under the cover of darkness, it's perilous. We wait for night. What does that even mean? And I'm surprised Mark didn't ask that. Why aren't any of these 3 wearing seatbelts? Is Irving just giving up? I have a feeling we're not going to see him at all, other than in flashbacks for Season 3. Is that the first time Milchick dumps outie responsibility on Drummond? Milchick used to drive around and deliver outie pineapples. What is Drummond's job description anyway? Security or HR? If I had to guess, I would say definitely HR. Why is everyone old and fancy at the Keir train station? Were Mark, Devin, and Cobell just standing at the meeting spot the entire day? Why does James call Helly his Helly and not his Helena? So the birthing guard is not surprised to hear Marcia from the 9th floor. The specialty department was knocked up by James. Is the specialty department for breeding Egans? Any significance to this birthing room being completely symmetrical? Probably. I don't normally like to answer my questions with certainty, but I'll say this. I do think every character in this show is employed by Lumon, whether they know it or not. Finally, for a quick summary, here are 5 of my Season 3 predictions, sparked by this episode After Hours. We're going to learn a lot more about this mysterious Lumon specialty department. Irving? Yeah, I think he's left the town of Keir for good. Lumon's next big project? Technology that can either slow down or reverse aging. Gretchen will be getting a severed job, and she'll be working side by side with Innie Dylan. Speaking of Dylan, I think we're in for something rare. Innie and Outie Dylan actually becoming friends. If you've made it this far, thank you.